the thing we call time. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 1 through 8 says this: To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get, and a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to cast away. A time to rend, and a time to sow. A time to keep silence, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace. The thing we call time. What is time? Time is an equal opportunity resource. All people, regardless of gender, race, creed, or national origin, have exactly the same number of hours in a week. In life, we have rich folks, middle class, and the poor. Yet, no matter how important you may think you are, no matter how rich or poor, everybody gets 168 hours to spend each week. No more, no less. Time is not a respecter of persons. Time plays no favorites. It has no favorites. Whether you are black, white, Hispanic, an Indian, or a Jew, everybody gets the same amount of hours in a week. Time is an equal opportunity resource. Time is an unusual commodity. You can't save time. You can't deposit time into a checking account. You cannot deposit time into a savings account. You can't put time in your piggy bank. You can stockpile wood for your fireplace, and you can store food for the winter. But time cannot be placed in a corner. Neither can it be stored for later use. Time cannot be seen. It cannot be felt, touched, tasted, or smelled. You can't sense time directly. Even brilliant scientists and philosophers are not sure how to describe time. Time is elusive, which means to escape the understanding or grasp of. It is easy to ignore time. Many times we ignore it by putting things off to another time. But time is not bothered by our ignorance, but continues to move on with or without us. It is a sneaky little fella. Time seems to pass at various speeds. Sometimes it seems to crawl, and sometimes it's faster than a speeding bullet. Time is elusive. Time is a non-renewable resource. If you are out of wood, you can chop some more. If your refrigerator is empty, you can buy some more groceries. If you're out of money, don't worry about it. Just hold on. Payday is coming around again. If you haven't found a companion, there is still hope. If you're sick, you can be healed. But when you are out of time, that's it. Time never sleep. It never take a nap. Time is always on the move. Some of us would sleep all day if we could. But time, it never sleep. It never take a break. I would like to leave you with this dynamic poetry written by Rachel Kelly, entitled Redeeming the Time. Redeeming the time. Take the moment today to do some deeds of kindness, to take some time to pray. Seize each opportunity to make the most of your day. Notice those around you. Be mindful what you say. Every morning when you awake to another new day, thank God for the time, though the skies be gray. For each day that you live is a gift from above, a gift to be shared with others you love. Take charge of each moment. Soon time passes by. Oh, heed to God's call. Redemption draws nigh. For life is so short, there is no guarantee that tomorrow will come or a new day you'll see. James chapter 4 and verse 14 says this, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanishes away. With this in mind, I say this to you. Make the very best use of your time.